not even mean Bowers game for me.
Ahoy there, YouTube!
Hey. We're back again today for another Thoughts from the Corner. And I'm here with my game night, my friend Lucy and Adam.
Hey.
And we're here once again to give our opinions on a game. And right now we're going to be talking about Cross Clues, the new one from Blue Orange Game. Ages 7+ for 2 to 6 players. Going to take about 10 minutes to play. And in Cross Clues, this is a really interesting game where you are going to have a column and a row, and on the column it's going to have A, B, C, D, and the row is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. And each column and row are going to have a specific word associated with it. So D might be child, and 1 might be cold, which means that if you happen to get the D1 card, which is look like these, this is B1. You would then have to try and give a one-word clue that would describe child and cold. So you might be like sniffles. Mm. Now, sniffles would probably be a good clue, unless, of course, there was something else on the board there. That
ice.
Yeah, because you're going to have an entire row and an entire column of this. It feels Codenames-esque. It feels like they tried to take Codenames and fix some things with Codenames. Mm. I think that would be a good way to put it. But we're just here for the opinions on it. So we got a chance to play this twice. We played it once at the medium difficulty, then once at the expert difficulty. Expert difficulty is a 5x5 grid, which means there's 25 potential answers. But who wants to go first with their thoughts on it?
It was a pretty nice, it's a nice, lighter kind of game. It has that sort of, element of just, thinking of just, okay, how do we combine this word and this word together? It's okay, I have, snake and goat. How do I even combine these? Okay, I can just wait, because it's also on a timer.
Yes.
It sort of takes away the pressure, because there's no turn order. It takes away the pressure of just, if you have bad cards, you can sort of just, wait for others to come up with their clues, and then, by elimination, as the board gets more filled in, and you have also your own information.
Yes.
Then you can sort of okay, if I say this clue, then at least eliminates these are already eliminated, so they won't get confused.
Yeah, I enjoyed that this game was completely cooperative. And it didn't have the issue where one person's really good at it because you're working with the same pile of cards. So if one person's really great at giving clues, well, they can just keep giving great clues, and it helps everyone.
Oh yeah.
I thought I really like this game. I don't think I can recommend this game enough, especially if you like Codenames. If Codenames is a game, which I think most people enjoy Codenames, this is spectacular. I mean, it's easy to learn, it's easy to teach. As you said, it does some really smart things, designed. It's really well designed. The components are perfectly nice. I mean, we have this bad boy up and running, and the 10-minute timer on it is legitimately 10 minutes. It's not but it was sometimes it's 15, sometimes, well, I mean, I guess it could be shorter, but it really is a 10-minute game. This is the kind of game where I think this would go over really, really well with non-gamers. Incredibly well.
Oh, for sure, because it's not competitive.
But it's not competitive, and if you're getting into your family and want something new, but nothing that you've heard before, like Monopoly or whatnot, I think this is a great one to have on your shelf, just to hey, just to kick back, because with Codenames, especially with the new versions are coming out with the Disney ones and all that kind of stuff, it's yeah, I could get a little, I guess, I can't.
Too complex.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if it's just Disney characters, you have to have people who know Disney really well. The Simpsons. But one thing that I can't get over how well it takes away the stress. Because if you played Codenames, you know the stress of being the person trying to give the clues.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like an eternity when everyone is just sitting there in silence waiting for you to give clues. And it's not fun. It's not a fun waiting for anybody.
It's not a fun kind of pressure. It's just oh, I need to come up with something fast, but I've been here for the last 10 minutes just staring at the little...
And then
it's I've been so long, now I need to have something amazing. and so it's and then you say yeah, I got one for one.
I think this game straddles a fantastic line of being something that I'm willing to play on game night, and I'm actually excited to play on game night again and teach this to other people as a family game. And as a gateway game. I think this is a great convention game. I think this is a great game for travel. I mean, you could easily take it out of this box if you wanted it even smaller. Unless you exclusively play nothing but hard games and you don't get any filler games in, I think this is going to go over huge with a lot of people.
Yeah,
The
especially
artwork's-
for like younger kids could like get into this like really well. They could think outside of the box.
Oh yeah,
That's what I was gonna
it's
say.
got simple words. I mean, they're 5-letter words. Like it seems like there's an easier side and a harder side.
And with the cooperative nature of the game, you could easily include kids in on this, and they're going to have fun just guessing those clues. And then, yeah, maybe potentially giving clues. You might want to house rule it so they could get rid of something if it was a little bit hard. We also had it can lead to some funny inside jokes. And I want to mention that too, because we had some. I made up a couple words. I think I made up 1 or 2 words,
yeah.
but you got both of them because there's some times where you have a clue and it's just like, what in?
It was like
what?
snail and what was it, small, and you were just like Snooply,
Snoodly or something.
Snoodly.
Yeah, snizzles.
And it's like, what does that even mean? And it's like, oh, a small snail. There was some.
I think that also is because we know each other so well. Like we've played so many things like this together that it's like, I know how his mind works. You know.
But at the
This is
same
where it
time,
goes.
I don't think it's essential. You need
Oh,
to
no,
know
not
the
at
people,
all.
which is really awesome as well. This is what I call a chameleon game. I don't see too many situations where this game falls flat.
Yeah.
Like unless like, you're playing like unless your game group is like always into harder games. This is a light game.
But even then, it's still 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like it
still
is
10
so
minutes.
quick.
Like
So-
to get all the clues right, like
Yeah.
that could be a challenge.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it's difficult.
if you want to if you want to play against the clock like that and really like hone it, it's
yeah.
gonna be difficult for you.
Yeah, and tons of cards, double-sided. Like this has 4 different words on it. You're always gonna have a different board. The more I talk about it, the more I really love this game. I think it's a fantastic. I think it's a great game. I think it's a really great game. I honestly think I might give it a Bowers Best Seal on it. Like I think it is that good.
It's really good.
Solid, yeah.
Cross clues. I'm going fantastic on this one. I don't think it's just great. I think it's fantastic, and I love this game. I really do, and I want to play it more, and I want to play it with more players. I think it would go over well as 2. Yeah, because look at it from both the 2 and the 6 player perspective. I don't think either one is going to particularly fall flat. Because I think if you're the kind of couple who likes, say, Codenames Duet, I think this would be an easy one to add to your collection.
Oh yeah.
I just really like this game. I'm very pleasantly surprised with it.
I agree.
If you put a number on it, if you had to put a number on it, granted, only after 2 games. This is after 2 games, 3 players, so we didn't get to play it at the different player counts. What would you put it just right now out of 10?
Out of 10?
I think that's a really interesting question. Am I as high on it as you guys are? That's my question right now.
7.5 for me.
7.5.
Yeah, I'd go around an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is not
'Cause it's-
generally in your wheelhouse as much, is
Yeah,
it?
no, this is a game I'm glad that you own, but it's something that I wouldn't buy. But that's because it's just of my own preferences.
Okay.
But I mean, like I like it.
So
It's a great game. Like it's a great waiting game because like there's times like even like at your game nights we're just like, okay, someone's not coming like 20 minutes in. What do we do? Do we sit here and with our thumbs? No, we can play this game easily.
great. If you have a restaurant game collection, I think that this would be great for that as well. Like when
super
we go,
easy to teach too. I mean, like it's gonna take you 2 seconds to teach this game.
and it's not going to scare anybody. Grandma can play it. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
And I think this is also the kind of game, too. It has that Codenames-esque effect, where if people are not hobby gamers, they'll see it, they'll watch it, they'll think of clues, and they'll be like, all right, fine, I'll get in on that.
Yeah.
And I think that crosses into there as well. Cross clues. Cooperate to connect the clues. All of us enjoyed it to various different degrees, but definitely one you're going to want to check out. Absolutely put this one on your radar. That is Cross Clues from Blue Orange Game. It looks like it might be your cup of tea. Be sure to check that one out. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. And in the comments below, let me know. Crosswords, yay, nay.
Yeah, oh
Puzzles.
yeah. I love doing crossword
Crossword
puzzles.
puzzles, I don't like them.
No, that makes me feel stupid. I hate
Same
Give me
here.
word searches. Let me feel smart. But let me know in the comments below.
I like Sudoku. It makes me feel smart.
I do like
I don't
Sudoku as
it.
well.
Sudoku's good.
And as always,
Spelled correctly.
thanks for your time, you two.